And we're live.
That got stuck there.
Hello,
Hello.
what's up, everybody? I am a mess right now.
Nice.
Yeah, I have been, you may not believe this, but I have been shoveling
What?
just about all day. I got a bit of a stink on me, I think.
Oh.
Flowers in the poo. That's right. It's a great way to grow,
Yep.
right? He's basically all fertilizer. What's up, Andrew? What's up, Geeky Gardens? How's it going? Ah, man. Yep. Today, backfilling day. And I've kind of been shoveling all pretty much most of the day. I just don't feel like I've made the progress that I would like to have seen.
Mm.
And I'm going to go back out after the live. I'm going to head back out there, do some more shoveling. Because that's what I do. Uh, I still got a lot of work to do. A lot of backfilling to do. Todd's in the house.
Yes.
What's up? What's up, Todd? Almost Homestead, what's up? Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
I asked if we got the bees under control.
Nope, we haven't done anything with the bees yet. I'll let you talk a little bit about that. We're going to talk about bees, top of the hour.
Yeah, I ordered a new queen. So that she's coming next week.
And?
And what?
Yeah, what else? Didn't you get a fancy new bee suit?
Yes.
Well, let's talk a little bit about that too.
I wanted a little more heavy duty bee suit.
Kind of a deluxe kind of bee suit, like real professional type, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, if I'm dealing with angry bees, I don't know what to expect when I go in the hive. So I'm gonna make sure that I have a smoker that works well.
Oh, did you get a new smoker as well?
I did.
Oh.
And a bee suit that it's ventilated and it's a little thicker so that if I do get stung, it's not supposed to sting through the suit.
Which is, to me, I think that's what you want in a bee suit. So it's thicker, right?
Yes, it's thicker, but it breathes better, so it's not as hot.
Hot, hot, hot. And didn't you say it's like it has a better ventilation or something?
Yes.
Now, what about the smoker you got? How is this better than the one we have? I'm grilling her. I'm grilling her on the live. I'm like, what is a smoker you got? I didn't know about
that. There were good reviews on it, and it's supposed to last a long time. I hope it works better than the one I got.
So you think it's supposed to keep the material lit, or help the material stay burning longer?
Yeah.
Just better design.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Andrew says working outside in the dirt and dust is a perfect reason to put in an outdoor shower when you build a house.
I prefer my outdoor showers inside. I'm gonna build an indoor-outdoor shower. I don't know. Like, I hear a lot of good things about the outdoor showers. I don't know how comfortable I'd be with that. I feel like out here, an outdoor shower would feel really nice while you're showering. But then as soon as you leave the shower area, you'd be immediately covered in dust. And then you would need to take another shower again.
Okay.
What are your thoughts? Would you do an outdoor shower?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Okay, we got a maybe. She's interested.
Or at least an outdoor crew bath.
Well, that's a totally different thing. Who do we all have in here now? So many people have come.
Geeky Gardens, Miss Kate Rogers, Kevin Williams. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness is here. What's up? Oh my goodness.
Southern Blast Homestead just joined the crew pack.
Southern Blast Homestead. Thanks, y'all. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Incredibly generous. Thank you for that. Welcome to the crew pack. Simply Pam's in his house. Simply Pam wants an outdoor shower. And hi to Human Ewan. Hey. Do you guys plan on selling your water storage containers? I don't plan on selling any water storage containers. Everything we have will be used in some form or another. Much too valuable to sell. Unless we build some more, I don't know.
Geeky Garden says, so basically your life consists of digging holes and filling in holes, huh?
Jeez, it's so depressing when it's just played down like that. Yeah, I guess it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Someday, but someday maybe it won't be. Maybe we'll move on to other things besides digging and shoveling.
Yeah, Andrew said the Africanized queens will hatch 1 to 3 days before the European queens so they can kill the others. I think I read about that.
Uh-oh.
And when I replace the queen, I'm going to have to look for any queen cells.
Crew demanding attention at this
Yeah.
time.
You gotta go to bed.
Probably wants to say, I want to go outside right now. No, he's busy. Here we go. We'll give him one of his sticks. You want a stick? He doesn't want it. We'll put it over here. He just wants pets. Other good news. Your family's in town, right?
Yeah.
So that's something that's been we've been kind of busy with that, right?
Yep. Hanging out with the family.
Hanging out with the fam.
Yeah, 13 Minutes Homestead said make it an indoor-outdoor shower, or at least the outdoor shower needs a dressing area before you step out into the dust.
Oh, there you go.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
A dressing area. I suppose. That makes sense. Oh, Simply Pam says, you guys are making me want to do an Earthbag house now. Really? You've been watching these videos and you want to do it? This is convincing you to do an Earthbag house? Looks so easy and fast.
Goodness.
Well, it's not. I don't know how fast it is. I mean, how long have we been working on this now?
I don't even know.
Probably at least a few weeks, right?
Yeah.
At least a few weeks. I guess it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Oh!
Do I need to take him out?
I don't know. He seems insistent on something.
Or you want to go
We want
outside?
something. Oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
that's a yes.
Oh no! Right during the live. Can you believe that, crew? This is not how lives work.
I'll be back. You get anything.
Okay, wow.
Let's go.
Jim's going solo over here. Oh, now they Now the pressure's on. Pressure's on, and I don't know what to do. I'm nervous. All right, bear with me, everyone. Why is it every time you are on the cam, the whitey is the only one stuffing bags? Is it easy enough to do? Well, I'll tell you. Yeah, I have. That's what she does. We break it up into tasks. So I trust her with sort of the quality control. She does an extremely good job of kind of eyeing up the bags, using the compass, getting everything just right. And it's not, I'm sure it's physically demanding, but, kind of shoveling up the piles, getting it into the wheelbarrow or the cart, carrying that dirt around, that's going to be a lot more physical. So I kind of leave it up to myself to do some of those physical tasks of just shoveling all the dirt and moving that around and getting everything wet. I'm kind of also running, getting the water, bringing that back. So doing the mixes and everything like that. And then I just do the quality control. And so far that's working out really well for us. Everyone has their jobs. Aurelia Valencia says, "You guys have a new shirt. Can you tell me what the germinate things are?" Well, I can't say we are big nerds over here. I am a little bit of a nerd. That's okay. I can admit it. So those are Daleks. Comes from Doctor Who. Of course, they originally say exterminate. Kind of a violent creature from the Doctor Who universe. But we thought it'd be interesting to kind of take that character from Doctor Who and put them in a different scenario where maybe they promote life instead of just destroying everything. Yes, a little bit of a nerd, 13 Months Homestead, a little bit. Craig Stern, what's up? Ecocentric Homestead. Elf Lord's Journey, what's up? Arizona Homestead Project, how's it going? Junior P. Yeah, Jim's by himself. I don't know. I don't know if I like this. It seems weird. It seems weird to me. How much water did y'all get in the cistern? Very good question. I still haven't checked yet. I said I was going to check, and then I didn't check. I'm thinking there's not going to be that much. We honestly didn't get a whole lot of rain this monsoon season. And anything we did collect, only part of the gutter's done, so we're only getting part of that rain. But a bunch of it was going in there. I still don't even think it'd be enough to actually get anything out of the cistern. I don't think that'd have been enough to even get it into the pipe to get to the house. But technically I haven't checked. I don't like pulling the cover up unless I really have to. Everyone has their job. You get stung by a bee and she gets her finger chewed up by some ant from hell. I don't know. See, even nature has its jobs. Even nature. They got their jobs of making our bill just a little bit more difficult out there. Before it says another terrible smoky day here. Ugh. We've been having smoke just kind of cover the sky, even in our area over here, from those wildfires to the west. And just recently, maybe this past week, it's finally kind of starting to clear up a little bit. A little bit of a blue sky today. You can actually see some of the stars at night now. Yeah, it's kind of a Doctor Who thing. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. Doctor Who has to be some of the. If anyone's interested in science fiction, I definitely recommend checking that out. G Princess, what's up? We need to plan better. I know. I know. I probably, you know what? On days like today, so our video releases tomorrow. Jessica's been working on the video all day. She's been working on the video like all day. It's a at least probably it's a whole day process at least that she puts into those. And on days like this, I'm out there backfilling. So I've just been shoveling all day. But I probably should have, thinking I probably should have taken them out. But I usually get them. I usually get them on those morning walks. And actually, I took them out for a couple walks. I took them out for a walk this morning, and then a little bit later on, I took them for a drive up toward the mountains, and took them for another little walk. So I kind of had 2 walks this morning. Doctor Who is the best, K. Rogers. 13 Wounds Homestead said the first episode she watched were the Angels episode. That's a rough one to start with. The Angels episode is Geeky Garden says it was intense. Yeah, that's an intense one. Sorry if anyone's got any questions or anything, just put them down again. Uh, put them down again because I might have missed something. If anyone has any questions, throw those up in there. Put them in all caps so I can see and I can just reference it real quick. So I get this question a lot. Peter West brings up organizing a workshop where people can gain skills and speed the project along. And that is a good idea. We would do something like that. I just we don't feel like we're kind of set up for that quite yet. Insurance reasons, like we don't want to bring some people out here and then they accidentally get hurt or something like that. You know, we'd feel terrible. I think there's waivers that that you can do, but I don't know how strong those waivers are. I don't know how well it protects anyone from that. So yeah, we just don't want to see anyone come out here try and help out and then accidentally get hurt. She's back.
What, you telling people not to come here?
Please don't come here. We don't want to see anyone.
Air guitar. What's happening? What's happening?
I don't know. Are you selling your water tanks? Are you selling your water tanks?
Someone.
No. Hopefully, nah. Any water storage, we're definitely gonna hang on to, because we'll definitely make use of them.
We're hoarding it all.
But if you're in the market for water tanks, I know a way you can build them yourself. Earthbag water tanks, y'all.
Update on the bee situation.
Would that fall under agritourism? I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe I'll have to check on that.
Yeah, so the bees, we're gonna try to take care of that probably early next week. And so far we haven't been attacked lately out here. So that's nice.
Jonah Briggs is in the house. Welcome,
Oh.
we're glad you're here.
You were doing air guitar?
I don't know, that's what people say. Maybe because I was like this or something.
Well, you're always doing more stuff.
I kind of, while you were gone though, I kind of got the feel for doing this solo.
Oh, you want me to leave?
Yeah. I kind of like the
Aw.
attention.
Crew didn't even do his business out there.
What?
He just took me around. He checked out the build site and was inspecting that, and then he inspected all the dirt piles, looking for hidden bones.
He just wanted to check like how far. What did he do as far as backfilling goes? He's checking up on me. Crew's the boss out
Yes.
here. Definitely making sure we're getting the work done. Pam says, ain't nobody got time to make water tanks except y'all.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah, that's crazy. No one should do that, ever.
Hi, Larry.
What's up, Larry? Yeah, Crew's just making his round, making sure everything's on the up and up out here.
That's a good question. Bubba Redneck. When you do the racks for the cellar, are they going to be round? Yeah. Round. I'd like to.
She's got plans.
I'd like to make cob shelves.
Cob shelves.
It's probably going to take a while to do that, but it's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, so I gave her the option. Oops, sorry. I gave her the option of we could put more of those like kind of wood planks in there that kind of stick out. That's what I'm gonna put our pump on. And I was like, oh, we could do more of those for the shelving going around. But she's like, nope, cob shelves. I'm like, that's gonna be a lot of work. And she's like, I am afraid of no hard work. All right.
What about mason bees? Ooh, yeah. I've read about mason bees. In some ways, they're more efficient at pollinating. Because, honeybees will go out and they'll just pollinate like one thing at a time. But mason bees aren't like that. But, you're not going to get the honey and things. But I do want to support like native pollinators out here too, providing habitat for them, because there's a lot of pollinators out here like wasps, and
Oh yeah.
there's some bumblebees and other kinds of bees like ground bees and things.
Wild Bill's in the house. He says, did you get that bee thing figured out yet? We got a plan, but we have not done anything yet as far as that goes. It won't be until next week until we could get in there. But she's excited to open up that hive and get in there. Are you? I was just kidding. I would be terrified. I'd be terrified.
I'm nervous about it.
I haven't brought it up. I don't really know how she wants to go about it, but I said I'm behind you, whatever you want to do, whether you need help out there with the bees, doing bee things, or if she just wants me to film things. I don't know. But she's gotta let me know. She's gonna let me know. But I only got one of them regular flimsy suits, so if they go crazy then.
Nick says, built-in shelving and furniture is always best with Earthbag homes. Yeah, I think so. Especially with a round one.
Oh, yeah.
Because most furniture is built to fit a square or like rectangular shapes. But
yeah, I think it'll fit kind of nicely. And the more earth in there, the better, right?
I guess.
And then I think 13 Moons asked if the inside of the walls will be coated. Well, I think the whole thing will get like a sort of a cob plaster, right?
Yeah.
Or earthen plaster. And then like for the cob walls, I think you like throw in some nails into the wall to kind of create something for the cob to hang on, and you build off of there.
Hi, Cecilia.
And the Citisted's in the house.
Any thoughts on an outdoor wood-fired pizza or bread oven to make out of cob using an exercise ball as a formwork for the dome? Oh,
that's interesting. Yeah, we'll definitely be doing some type of cob oven, I think. We're going to wait until Midlife Prices finishes their cob oven, then we'll learn from them. Get on it. Get on it, Pam.
13 minutes home says a round bed. I think we thought about doing a round bed.
Yeah, why not?
But it makes the mattress part kind of difficult.
We'll make our own mattress.
I'm gonna make. Okay.
Living off grid MacGyver style. What's up?
Let's stuff it with crew fur.
The epic tiny house. I apologize for being late, but I'm here. No need to apologize, Sherry. No need to apologize. We're happy you're here. Nick Kowalski, what's up?
Christopher says hello from Nevada. Love your channel, very informative and fun. I'm wondering what do you do to prevent lizards and snakes at the compound?
Nothing.
Not much. Well, we try to keep snakes, like rattlesnakes, away if we can.
Yeah, I don't think we do anything really preventative.
No.
Do we?
Well,
okay.
Well, we kind of.
I don't want to.
Cleared out the area like under our trailer.
Yeah.
Because they were going under there. You know, anywhere that we're gonna be walking around and stuff, we want to make sure that we don't accidentally step on a snake.
Yeah. But he says, or like lizards are annoying until you seal up the dome. I haven't actually know. Have we seen any lizards in the cylinder?
No.
Yeah. Now that that's brought up, I haven't seen any lizards. It was such a pain in the cistern, but I haven't seen them running around in this portion of the build, the root cellar. It's interesting.
Maybe they can get out though.
Maybe.
I haven't seen any. Saw tarantulas in there. Don't want those in there.
One thing we were talking about while you were gone is people were questioning why you do all the bag work.
Because he's the digger.
No, I was telling him that mainly you're the quality control person.
Yeah, I'm a little better with like attention to details.
She's got those details down.
And plus, like the rest of the work it's a lot of upper body stuff like that requires strength, like just a lot of shoveling and digging, and that's like I can't do a lot of that, so he has to do it.
So I think it's a good mix of responsibilities.
Yeah.
Just as long as I can keep up with her, because she's like the Flash out there with them bags. I can't keep up with the dirt. Like more dirt.
Celia asks, how are you after your attack? How are you feeling? Well, we're feeling some little PTSD, you said, right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, with the sting I got, it was no big deal. The bee sting I got, probably a lot less of an issue than her ant sting. Yeah, it was itchy, but it's mostly gone away right now. It's just a little itchy, but it wasn't too bad at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, a little PTSD. Like every time I heard buzzing, I'm like, wow,
yeah.
whoa. Is the bro bee back?
It's just kind of scary, like getting chased by them.
Now you, on the other hand, got stung by the harvester ant, and you had swelling for days.
Yeah.
How is it now? Is it gone?
Yeah, it's fine now.
It's fine now. But now it's on your left hand too, right?
Yeah. So
which is her dominant.
Like I couldn't bend the finger because the joint area was swollen.
See, and Built on the Rock Homestead knows moving rocks is exhausting. I'll tell you, the rock I have out here is just crazy. I don't think you even saw it. Like, I was just digging out there trying to backfill, and I had this massive rock. I can't even... It might have been this big or bigger. It was... Oh, man. I had to haul that thing away just with my bare hands.
Yeah, Kiri knows about moving rocks.
No. Thank you, Cecilia. Yes, some thumbs up. That would be
Yeah.
awesome. Hit that thumbs up, y'all. We appreciate it.
Pam says she was gathering clay for the oven today.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa! What an interesting coincidence. Nice, nice. We're looking forward to that build then. Yeah. Oh man. The bite for crew. I tell you, I was beside myself because I mean, especially because I was the one that took him out when he first got that bite. So I was just, I couldn't believe it. It was one of the scariest things we've ever had to deal with out there, and I'm just so thankful that he pulled through. Uh, and he did so incredibly well for dealing with a rattlesnake bite.
God,
A few days and it was just he was completely gone. It was completely
I
all
feel like
swung went
he
away.
got lucky
Oh
with
yeah,
that.
I definitely think there was a lot of luck involved, and it wasn't nearly as bad as it could have been. It was a baby, and even though their bites are the venom could be more potent, probably not nearly as much as an adult. And we don't know how
Yeah.
deep those fangs got or how much venom got injected. So
But those baby rattlesnakes are that's kind of dangerous because they don't, their rattles aren't fully developed, so they either don't make a sound or it's a very quiet sound. So you like, and plus they're small, so they're hard to see. Yeah.
oh, Flort says two-seaters microfarm lost their German Shepherd to a water moccasin. Oh,
Oh,
yeah, that's terrible. It snakes. Yeah, I I really don't know. I know a lot of people have suggested like snake training when it comes to dogs, and I definitely recommend that to people to get that. I honestly don't know how Crew would do with that training. That's why we haven't done it with him. But if we had a different breed of dog or a dog more receptive of that, I definitely recommend it.
yeah. Yeah, my brother seems to think like crew might not be very receptive to that, and he owned crew before we did, and he kind of knows him a little better. Like just the way he is, he's so what would you call it? Like his instincts when it comes to certain prey, like he almost doesn't care about pain or fear.
Yeah, yeah, his prey drive is just way too high when it comes to certain things. He can't control himself, and I really feel like Crew does not want to kill things. Sometimes he will like literally try to avoid things, like when we bring him past the chickens or something like that. He will kill the chickens if he has the chance. But I feel like he kind of like turns his head away and kind of walks like real fast past the chickens because he knows like we don't want him to
Yeah,
hurt them.
it's like, oh, I can't look at
So he
them.
knows he can't like look at them, and he kind of just moves past real quick. But if given the chance, he'll just about attack anything that looks like prey.
Mm-hmm. Eternal Source asked if we have scorpions. Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, we've seen the bark scorpions, which are small ones, which are supposed to be pretty venomous. I've never gotten stung by one, luckily, but
We don't. I haven't seen scorpions too often. I remember seeing one when we put up the fence. I think you've seen one when by the shed.
well, there was one while we were working on the cistern.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
So we've seen a few over the years, but not nearly as many as like the snakes and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
No stop, Prepsteada, what's up? Shake your shoes every morning. Yes. Uh, Definitely good advice. I never leave. I try never to leave my footwear unattended. We always have keep our footwear inside. Your brother tend to have a habit of leaving his shoes outside, right?
Yeah.
And what happened with that?
He There was a huge desert centipede in his shoe.
That was freaky.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. That's one thing I've seen quite a few of centipedes out here, and I don't think their bites are dangerous, but I hear they're incredibly painful. Either way, I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to test it out.
You
Or would
gotta.
that be good for the channel?
Uh,
Should we take a desert centipede and just like ah? I could be like, what's that one guy that always gets bit?
uh, Coyote Peterson. I
Coyote
think?
Peterson. Stay tuned for our whole new Coyote Peterson series on GDP.
Centipedes hunt scorpions, really?
Ah, see?
I suppose they, yeah, they're hunters.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm.
That makes sense. That's why you gotta kind of let things be a little bit, and they kind of control, you know, leaving things out.
Mm-hmm. We got a plan for a crew if you get stung by bees.
That's a good one. You were actually talking about that a little bit. Like one of the big fears with these bees are being more aggressive is one you were kind of worried about crew.
Yep. So, yeah, when they were acting like that, we try to keep crew inside, you know, because we don't want him out there if there's a bunch of bees, because he's probably just gonna try to eat them or something.
He'll snap at them.
That would be really bad.
Do you have a timeline as to when you will finish the house? I wish. Yeah, we could kind of put like a general timeline to things, but I feel like it'll take longer
Yeah.
than that. This is, I think, is just taking us a little bit longer. I always kind of want to push and try and get more done and just kind of keep pushing out those things, but it seems like things always come up, and then we're not able to get some of those things done.
But we're gonna, I mean, it kind of has to get done before next summer.
So the timeline is the big timeline that we gotta to get it done by next summer. I think we can manage that, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I think it doesn't have to be super finished, right? I think it just has to be. Do we have to be moved in? They might be okay if like the structure's there. Yeah, I could see like okay, you got to put some finishing touches on it. We'll call it good. The county's pretty like flexible. They're pretty cool. We had an assessor out. What was that? 2-3 weeks ago.
Oh, right.
And they came to the property. Their job is to kind of look around and see how much extra they can charge you. See if the property taxes go up or something like that. And we had our gate closed. We've been keeping our gate closed mainly because of the cows. So the assessor couldn't get in, and then she told me to call her back. But eventually, when we did get to talking, she was like, you could tell she didn't really want to come back out here. It was like, how much really do you got going on there? And I was just like, oh, you kind of got the foundations going. He's like, all right. That's just, you didn't want to come back out. They're cool like that.
How's your water catchment? Is it filled up with your rainy season?
Oh, no. It's been really rough
Yeah,
as far as that goes.
this rainy season was not very rainy.
Yeah, and the part we're in most nervous about is you read that this winter will be on the warm side,
And dry.
but dry. So that's a little nerve-wracking. I mean, we got really lucky last year. There was so much rain during the monsoon season. Even our little small winter monsoon was real productive. But it looks like it could be dry for a while. I don't know. We've been using quite a bit of water for this build. I would say it's almost been, I'd say almost a gallon of water per bag. and 26 bags per row. So it's a lot of water. Do you think you'll have to buy water again? I do not know.
Hope not.
I hope not.
Yeah, we'll see what
We'll
happens
see what
over
I
the
have to go.
winter.
Yeah. Cross your fingers, y'all. But I don't know if it'll make it in the video, but I was talking a little bit on camera about just the fact that our totes out here are empty. The 2 totes by the rainwater roof is just trickles if we get any water out of there. So now I'm using the water by our hacienda for the build. But once that runs out, and we probably got between 75 to 50 gallons left in there, when that runs out, then it's all whatever we got in the poly tanks.
Mm.
Earth building is water intensive but so neat. Earth building can be water intensive, but Earthbag building is probably the least water intensive of your earthen building techniques. And maybe even less so than even some traditional building methods. I don't know, like if you have to put down a concrete slab and everything like that, I mean, that's going to take a lot of water.
Right. What's your best source for the bags?
Our source, we did a video on it. I actually have all that information linked into a video that we did. Maybe we could put it in the show notes on this live when we're done. But I think the video is called "Where We Got Our Bags From." It is I forget the name. I even forget the name. Pacific Packaging.
Yeah, somewhere in California.
Somewhere in California, and it's all misprinted grain bags. Really nice price. It's like 20 to 25 cents for those bags. 20 cents for like the smaller size, and the smaller size are pretty large, and 25 cents for the really big bags. And we haven't even touched the really big bags yet. I'm nervous. Those things are make me nervous. I don't know how much dirt's gonna take to fill those things, but it should be almost 2 feet thick though.
Mm-hmm.
And we're saving that for the lower portion of the domes.
Yeah, no one here has bee allergies, so that's a good thing.
Yes. Oh, that would be terrible. Thank you for throwing that link up there, Lynette. Appreciate that.
Oh, cool. Have you applied for a building permit yet? Yes. We have our permits.
Oh, yeah. We got that right away when we moved. And we probably could have like just been out here before we got the permits, but technically you need to get the building permit. That's when you get the RV permit for being out here. So we got that right away, so we could technically legally have the RVs out here. So a bunch of that time just got we weren't building because we weren't ready to and didn't have that design yet. So now it's crunch time. I think we got a super chat over here. Christian Morin, thank you so much for the super chat. Please just say 2 weeks. Every time somebody asks when you think you'll be done, like in the Money Pit movie, and then I would have a great evening. Oh, thank you. If you're still here, thank you, Christian. And the Money Pit. How awesome of a movie is that? That movie is hilarious. I love that one.
Thought about water from the air. I guess, I mean, there's ways that you can collect condensation. And I've even seen they have like some kind of special fabric you can use that's really good at collecting that from the air. So that's kind of interesting. Might be something we could look into, like
Down the road, definitely. We're gonna
like
try and
serious drought.
any extra water collection that we can get will be super helpful out here.
Christopher asks, maybe I missed it in an episode, but can't y'all try to access the groundwater? We can.
We could, but it's the groundwater here is very deep. Probably 300 to 400 at least. But the we talked to well drillers before, and they said plan for 600.
Mm-hmm.
So it's be a costly endeavor, something that we're looking to invest in at this time. Somewhere down the road, possibly. But we really want to push rainwater harvesting as far as we can go.
I think a few people want to know how much water we have in our cistern.
Yeah, people have been asking that, and I have not looked. I guess.
Are you scared?
Nah, I just don't want to open up the cover. I'll check. I'm gonna check this weekend. Hold me to that. She's gonna hold me to it. I'm gonna go and check. I'm gonna take a look. Food foresters are in the house. Heirloom permaculture. What's up? Pharmacy Seeds Network. John asked. He asks if guys east or west of the highway. You look close to the Chiricahua Mountains. No, not the Chiricahuas. The closest mountain range to us, I think, is called the Swiss Helms.
Well, Bubba Redneck says you can get a final inspection with the house 80% done in Cochise County.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking like it might not need to be fully done, but they might just want us like if it's pretty much ready to go. That might be the big thing. So talking about, oh, you got something?
People came in. Oh, heirloom permaculture's here.
Mm-hmm. Food foresters.
Pharmacy Seeds Network.
Yep. I think I got most of
Okay.
Have I? Well, no. Hey. If you don't hear it, go ahead and say hi again. There's nothing wrong with saying hi twice. Let's do it. Oh shoot! Now I think I was gonna say something. Now I forgot. Oh yeah, tomorrow's video. So you're working hard on tomorrow's video, right? How's that coming along? Good. She doesn't like talking about it. But a little bit about what tomorrow's video is about. What can they expect?
Oh, okay. So we address some of the misconceptions about Earthbag building and kind of like earthen building in general.
So like one thing is we received a comment on a video kind of talking about like, only poor and, unskilled people build like this and it looks like trash and everything like that. Not that the comment hurt our feelings or anything like that. We don't take negative comments personally or anything
but it
like
got
that.
us thinking.
But yeah, exactly. We're thinking there are a lot of misconceptions out there, a lot of maybe ideals people have attached to stigmas that people might have attached to such a building. So we just wanted to take that opportunity to address that. Plus, what else did we get done in there? Lucky number 13, right?
Yeah.
Lucky number 13.
Of course 13.
Good job, Lynette, filling in for Dahlia there. We got good friends.
Yeah.
Have you considered rammed earth? I tell you, rammed earth is that's a great way to build. Looks really nice, and I mean, once you're done with that wall, you're done. Like you don't need to like plaster it or anything like that. It's good to go. So I love rammed earth. The only thing with rammed earth is it's an investment in like your forms and clamps and everything like that. So for a one-time owner builder, I don't know how practical that would be.
Mm. Do you know what kind of investment it takes?
I haven't done the pricing on it
Oh, well then how can you say that?
because you need a lot of clamps and boards.
Those are big clamps.
Yeah,
Well, another
those are big,
thing
heavy. Yeah.
is we wanted to try the dome house, and Earthbag is one of the only earthen techniques that works really well for that. I think you can do that maybe with like compressed earth blacks or Adobe, but yeah, it's probably a little harder with the rammed earth, and we can do this without having to build a whole roof over it, and for our climate we can kind of get away with that, and that cuts down on the cost a lot, not having all that wood and all the structure for the roof.
A lot of your other building techniques will require, yeah, some other type of roofing, but we're trying to keep it as low cost as possible while keeping the efficiency. Oh, how am I? I think rammed earth takes more water and needs to add cement. Yeah, that's another good point. Um, yeah, definitely it would take more water. And yeah, I mean, like the cool thing about Earthbag is the bags end up being sort of like a stabilizer. Um, so with our mix, our soil sand mix, our clay sand mix is pretty good. Probably one of the better mixes for earth and building. So that's why we're going just straight earth right into the bags, and it's been saving us time, money, and I think it'll hold up pretty well. Those walls that we've been building so far have been pretty solid, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, we don't. No, we don't take it criticize. We don't take that as criticism, but it's just good questions. I think
Yeah,
it's good to bring those things up.
absolutely.
Why do one form of building over another? And I think it's important to get those differences out there because not one thing is going to be better for one person than the next.
Right.
Everyone's going to have their own way, ways they want to build, and that works for them.
Mm-hmm.
So I say get as much knowledge as you can about all the different buildings. I mean, straw bale is honestly really good for the area. I highly recommend anyone if they got the money get into straw bale because that's going to be as probably about as insulative as you can get, and probably might go up a little faster. So
Heirloom permaculture asks, do you figure out if you'll need tubes for the upper part of the dome, or are you sticking with bags?
I think we're gonna stick with the individual bags for most of this build if we have enough. I'm hoping we have enough. But I know Heirloom Permaculture has talked. I don't know if they had tubes. I don't know if they still have tubes. But if they still have it eventually, I don't know if we want to pick that up because we'll always be able to use that for something. Um, Getting started on homesteading, they're here, and then he's got to let somebody ring their doorbell. And he's got to put some clothes on and everything else. And we're going to be doing a whole bunch of building out here, even after the house is done.
Yeah.
Oh, see, they still have it. Eventually, I think we might have to pick that up. We might have to snag that eventually. We'll get in touch with you guys.
Ooh, wow. Lots of good questions.
Oh, I better shut up.
Have we considered Aircrete?
Yeah, a lot of people have been bringing up Aircrete, and I don't know how much we looked into it. I know we could even build part of this and then finish it off with Aircrete. I haven't done a ton of research lately, but some of the things I have heard, I think like you got to get your mix just right, and you need something to kind of apply it with.
Well, yeah, you need like some kind of pneumatic like sprayer thing, right?
But so I'm not sure if we're gonna mess with that, but I think it's a great technique. And we might use it down the road eventually, I think. You never know. Play around with it down the road.
Maybe that would have been good for the cistern roof if we had the equipment at the time.
Yeah. I got so excited about that, using that technique, the cement. And it's probably, I think it worked okay for the roof.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure about the gutters.
I'm still not sure.
Because it's still not done. It's a massive undertaking. Good night, Kiri. Thanks for joining us.
How will you heat your home?
Ooh, good question. So I'm hoping we don't have to do too much heat in the way of heating. I'm hoping that the temperature inside the dome remains relatively consistent throughout the year. But it is possible we might need to do some heating, and if we do, I think we're looking at rocket mass heaters. I think that would be an amazing way to heat the dome into there. That'd be cool.
Yeah. And of course, taking into account like the solar, passive solar.
Yeah.
The orientation of the house is important too.
So Bubba Redneck asks if you thought about doing different outbuildings in different styles after the house, straw bale, adobe, ran. Yeah, we would love to delve more into different building techniques. I would love to get my hands dirty doing all kinds of different techniques. Straw bale, doing something in straw bale, rammed earth probably. Again, like I would call up, we got a friend that works a lot with rammed earth. Probably give him a call, have him bring his tools down here and build like a fire pit or something like that, a rammed earth fire pit. That'd be nice.
Would you consider buying water to fill the cistern faster? I know you mentioned that was not the greatest quality water. What would this mean for your goals? Well, I think we'd probably try to avoid that if possible, but if we have to, we have to.
Yeah, we're not opposed to having water hauled in. If we need to do it, we'll do it. But we're going to try to avoid it. Just if we don't have to incur the money it would take for them to bring water out here. And what it is it's not the best quality water. It's city water, and it's brought in a truck that really doesn't get sanitized at all. So technically it's non-potable water, but we've never had an issue using it. Oh no, we can't do the crew cam. Crew's still outside. You didn't bring him in. She's like, you stay outside.
He wanted to be out there. I'm like, okay. Well.
2 left and only 1 came back in. I don't know what to think about that. Oh, Yeah, it's getting down there. Do we got time for one more question? We throw another question in there?
Go.
Okay, we'll take Sue Brown's question here. We would be building an underground greenhouse to help from the heat. We would absolutely love to do that. That is definitely on our plans. And in
Mm-hmm.
fact, if we need more dirt for the house, we might have an underground greenhouse sooner than later.
Yeah.
Um, but it is that time. Uh, we try to keep this at an hour. We try not to go over that. But thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. It's always humbling to have you guys join us and spend some time with us, hoping to get those questions answered. Thank you very much. Thank you to our moderators. They always do an awesome job. Thank you so much to them. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks again. Bye.